In this lecture, we will be dealing with the two important methods, string methods. So, first one is the substring method. So, it returns a new string that copies letters from the existing string starting at a given address. So, it is either going to return only one alphabet or a string. It is very similar to the function in C. You have got strchr. It returned, told whether the chr was present in the string, or strstr, whether str is present in the wrong programming in Java. In this lecture, we shall deal with the two very important string methods. The first one is substring method, returns a new string that copies letters from an existing string starting at a particular index. It can either give just a letter or return a substring. So let us see. For example, I have assigned Mangalore to a string called place. And then if I say substring, place dot substring 0, that means it returns only one alphabet. Naturally, at 0 we have got M, so it is going to return M. Suppose a substring 2, it returns N because at the second index N is present. Suppose say substring 9, as you see there are index goes up to 8, therefore at 9 there is nothing, so therefore it is going to return an empty string. So this is substring, it returns alphabet. It is also like any other methods in Java. This is an overloaded method, so I could have, therefore, as you see here, two arguments here, the start index and the end index. So I have assigned again Mangalore to place. Then if I say substring 0, 3, that means starting from 0 up to the third, that means 0, 1, 2, it is going to return man. Suppose a 2 to 5, that means starting at 2 up to 5, that means NGA, it is going to return NGA. Suppose I say substring 9, starting from 9 and 9, there is nothing, therefore it is going to return an empty string. So the format, the syntax is substring start index comma end index. Method returns the substring which starts at start index and ends at the end index. We will use it and then you will really appreciate the use of this substring method. There is also one more method called index of. Index of method searches for a character or a string in a string. Now this is very similar to the functions we have in C, chr, strchr, which tries to locate whether a particular character is present in a string, or strstr, where it returns also the starting address of that str string in a string. Similarly here, index of. So for example, I have assigned Mangalore to place and I say index of A. That means it returns the index of the first appearance of A. As you see, first appearance of A is 1. Therefore, it is going to return 1. Suppose the index of A after 2, so it is naturally 4 here. Therefore, it is going to return 4. That is the next index of A. So this is also very important method which we shall use immediately in one small program. For example, index of a string also returns the starting index of the string in a given as a parameter. For example, I have got a DNA sequence here. I want to find out where ATG, this codon, start codon, is present in this DNA sequence. So I say DNA dot index of codon. Codon is assigned ATG, and now immediately it is going to return, and you can print, therefore index of ATG is equal to index ATG. And what is index ATG? As you see here, ATG starts at 5. Therefore, naturally, it is going to return index of ATG equal to 5. It is going to return 5. That is the starting index of this string codon in this sequence, DNA sequence. Now let us see. we'll apply it. So we have got the start codon and the end codon. So this is the start codon in my DNA sequence, and this is the end codon in my DNA sequence. So let us first find out index, where this start codon starts. So I assign it to index ATG, and then index TAA, that is end codon TAA. So I've got therefore where this ATG starts and where this TAA ends. It is going to give you the index of T and the index of A. So let us see. So immediately we get this, and as you see, now I can use therefore substring starting from the index ending with here plus 3 I have given. That means I want TAA also to appear. Therefore index TAA would have been given up to here only. I would have got ATG up to TTA. So but I am saying I want TAA also to appear. Therefore plus 3. So then the gene present in the DNA sequence, I print the gene. So this is how we are going to extract a gene from a DNA sequence. A beautiful example. So let us now, we can write a function like this, method public class etc. So extract gene is my class which I have written. Then in the main program and assign a DNA sequence to DNA. This is a start codon, end codon here. Then I am getting index ATG, start codon, index TAA, end codon, and print these and get the gene here. DNA substring. Index ATG comma index TAA plus 3, what we did in the early exercise, same thing, but I am converting it into a class now, and then we will execute that. So for example, then I have saved it at extract gene. Then it's a Java extract gene, and now it is printing that. As you see here, it is printing the gene, printing here, printing the DNA sequence. It is printing there, and then it is finding out index of ATG, index of TAA. So that is ATG is 5, TAA is equal to 18, and then it is going to give me the whole sequence. So gene present in the DNA sequence, as you see here, starting from index ATG ending with index TAA plus 3, and it is going to give this, as you see here, from ATG, CC, etc., TAA. So whole gene has been extracted. This is a beautiful example and very application oriented. And you know, DNA, our genome contains so many genes. Therefore, I can exactly find out various genes present in the genomic sequence which is present in the chromosomes. There is other functions are here. Functions here or methods, what is called equals method. The right way to compare strings using equal method instead of using these operators equal, not equal, etc. So this is the better way of comparing. So for example, I have assigned Sharun to name 1, Sudhir to name 2. Then I say is name 1 equal to name 2, whether they are the same. So if it is are the same, it is going to return true, otherwise it is going to return false. In this case, if you say name equals, if the names are same, they say it is going to print, otherwise it is not going to print. So there is one more compare to. Now the equals only tells which is equal, that's all. Now I want to compare like strcmp in C programming. So that is here. So I can say name 1 compared to name 2. If they are equal, they are the same, then I say if it is difference is equal to 0, it is going to print they are the same. If the difference is going to be minus, that means the first name 1 come here, name 1 comes before name 2. So then if it is difference is less than 0, is negative value, then I say name 1 comes before name 2. If difference is greater than 0, then say name 1 comes after name 2. Positive number says that name 1 is greater than name 2. Means it is comes afterwards, or it is called lexicographically greater, coming afterwards in the dictionary. Where here it is name 1 comes before the name 2 in the dictionary. Therefore, we use, instead of using the operators greater than, equal, less than, equal, etc., we use this method to compare name 1 and name 2. So this is two more string methods which will be helpful for us in our writing our programs. Thank you.